Yo. Do my nails soon. Anyways, before I get into this message, right? I guess it's gonna be like a channel message, maybe. A dream catcher for sure. Now, a 2D catcher, gonna be crazy. Before I get into what I gotta say, real quick, I was supposed to do this message first, but got me some breakfast. I decided to catch up on some TV shows. So I was watching Love and Hip Hop, right? I think it's Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is notoriously known in regards to sexuality. Before I'm trying to like literally right after watching the newest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm trying to like get the live going, and then like this weird feeling just came. I don't know if it's somebody on that cast of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or somebody who lives in Atlanta. I don't know what's going on, but someone is getting DICK in the butt, and it is no bussy. No over here, no bussy over here. I'm not playing. Like, now if that's what you into, like sexual wise, and you watch my content, you know, good for you. But at the same time, I'm not into that. So like, I don't care if they actually getting DICK in the butt, or you know, because you don't have a DICK, you using them strap-ons. I don't know what in the freaky deaky is going on, but I don't get down like that. No, thank you. I just had like disclaimer, just had to let you know that. I don't know why. So, hey everybody, it's Multimedia 7 here to do maybe a channel message, maybe a Zodiac read, maybe a dream catcher, maybe a 2D catcher, maybe all of the above. I'm hearing like line of questioning, and I don't like that. Like, maybe it's because of this dream catcher. Like, I had a message I was going to do today, but I had a dream this morning, and I had to get on here and start letting you guys know about this dream, because it's something like I don't always write the day and the time in regards to like my dream catcher messages or any overall message I do on this channel, unless it's like really, really significant. Today is March 13th, 2025. Let me tell you why this is so significant. Number 3 is in regards to communication. Something about a Gemini is very significant. A conversation. This could be a lover or loved one. Hey, hey, hey. So like something about lover or loved one, a relative, platonic relationship, romantic relationship, something about that. A conversation that could have been had between a minimum of 2 people. March is in regards to what's the sign? Pisces. Pisces it's in regards to things that you like pleasure. So maybe that's why I was talking about the Love and Hip Hop reference. So this could be in regards to somebody who's of the LGBT. I was about to say denomination. Oh my gosh. Maybe something in regards to like an LGBT church or something. Maybe it has something to do with the message. Take the message how it resonates. Now, this dream I had was at 7 o'clock in the morning. This dream was just like so extraordinary. Now, 7 is in regards to luck and fortune. 7 is also in regards to partnerships. So that can be a business partnership, or it can also be in regards to romantic. Angel money. So like God sending his angels, archangels preferably, to let you know about a situation or get a guide and assistance in regards to whatever this is going on. But before I get into the dream catcher, let me let you know about the previous day before I had this dream. I find it quite interesting. There is it doesn't even have to do with yesterday. It was a few weeks ago. I went to an industry event, and I met a colleague that was in the entertainment industry. It's a male, a Leo. I don't know his zodiac sign, but I saw one of his digital creations. I'll say that, and I really liked it because it was different. It was, I would say, out of this world. So I seen something. I guess something about his digital creations. I seen online on social media that he was going to publish a new digital creation. So I was just like, networking, showing gratitude for like what he's doing, like appreciation or whatever. And there's something about the spaceman reference. So I was like, you ever heard that phrase? Like, I don't know where it originally came from, but you know what I'm saying. Like it's a bird, it's a plane. Is that Superman? Is that Superman reference? Like it's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's Superman. Is that the one? Is it Superman? Like I don't know. Like somebody is appearing like a superhero, or maybe it's a superhero movie that's coming out, or like maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe somebody creating a superhero movie, or somebody went to go see a superhero movie. Is something coming in theaters? Like I don't know, but it's something about that. Like it was in a jokingly way, like not in a malicious way. It was just like, no, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. So that has to do with like traveling, flight, animals. So something about Sagittarius is very significant. Like there could be a Sagittarius, or you're going to go see somebody, and it's like somebody is like, I'm hearing, what's it called? Lil Wayne, S on my chest. I'm also hearing like, what song is that? Is that by Lil Mo? Like, super. Like, I'm hearing something like that. So, like I was saying, that's what happened yesterday. But it was like it's like something, an encounter you had with a particular person previously, not too long ago. It just kind of like came back around, and mm, I was gonna say something, but like let's not. But yeah, so like a situation that happened previously before is gonna come back around in a significant way, based on like a conversation you have with somebody. It can be business related, or it can be like in regards of romance. Now, yesterday, why another reason why the dream was significant of this morning, that I had to come on here and tell you guys about it. Now, before I talk about what happened, let's look at the two different dates of yesterday and today. Both of them embodiment of Pisces, both of them what you like. You love. Oh, I appreciate you. Anyway, in the comment section, looking nice. Now, the embodiment of Pisces, the things that you like, very prevalent. Something about this year. This can be in regards to, like I said, two different people, whether in two business relationships, or dynamics, or in regards to two actual romantic partners. This could be a couple. This could be two people trying to be a couple, or this could be two. I don't know, two people trying to come together to do something. Now, I don't know if I can do this, or it is actually like. All right, I can add moderators in here. Oh, it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit. I'm not gonna do it in this one because I have like maybe another day I'll come on here and I'll just start adding moderators. So yesterday was the 12th. 12 was in regard to hidden secret enemies. Also, is in the house of Pisces. You might have known that somebody is not somebody that you like really cool with. Like somebody, they might have like a hidden agenda for you because obviously they don't like you. They might think it's a secret, but it's not really a secret. There's something about a Scorpio, very significant. It's interesting that in the house of Pisces for hidden enemies and it being the house of undoing secret enemies, that's where that Scorpio. Ooh, well, that's not gonna make you moderator. So, dang, like somebody is nervous about something. Like somebody, if it's like in a romantic love interest, it's like they might not be ready to make that public debut. So this is giving like Netflix and chill type vibe. Like somebody who likes to be in the house and be with their significant other, but like they haven't made it out to the general public yet. Sneaky link? Oh no. What's it called? So I was talking about the house of undoing, the house of Pisces, 12 significant secret enemies, the undoing of it is so significant because the house of Pisces has to do with a Scorpio embodiment and placement. So those are both water signs. So the only other water sign besides that would be Scorpio, this actual secret. There's something that's hidden that can be in regards to the cult, it can be in regards to groups of people. Then today, the 13th, and the number 13th is 13 in itself is very ominous. It's very eerie sometimes. It's like I'm hearing something about Freaky Friday. Today's a Thursday too, so something about travel. Be careful if you're traveling today. There's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. Mhm. You might have, I don't know, like this sneaky link or couple haven't made their public debut. It's given like one of the significant others, either male or female, in a particular situation. They could have been all right with the situation previously and how it was going before, but something happened where one of the significant others in a particular relationship that has not made their debut, one significant other is not happy feeling hidden, I guess where that Scorpio reference came from. So like some might feel like they're retracting their love for a particular person because they feel like they're being hidden. The question is why, but like that can be a personal thing, that can be like an emotional thing. Some people don't know how to love for real. So maybe somebody's navigating through that while another person is not as understanding. But it has to do with the duration of how long these people have been in a relationship or dating or courting one another. Somebody not trying to hear that. Somebody's not trying to hear that no more. And or maybe a situation where it's two people were trying to date one another and the one person was like, just give me some time, we're gonna get there. And then the other person was like, all right. Then they was like, all right. They were like, nah. Now the other person could have been like, I told you give me some time, you didn't want to wait. All right, bye, whatever. The other significant other could have left. This giving like a masculine energy. Like a masculine energy could have been like, you need to give me some time to make sure I know this is what I want and this and the third, and doing all the relationship stuff. And then the female was alright with it at first. So now the female is not happy with the results of waiting too long for a particular person. So they told the person what was on their mind. The guy was like, you know what? I'm here, Lil Wayne, comfortable. I'm not saying this to shake you up. I'm just saying this to wake you up. It's all good when we making love. All I ask you take our love for granted. 'Cause granted, love for you is real. If you don't love me, somebody else will. That's what the guy was saying. If you don't love me, the lady in this situation is just like, man, they're trying to take it too long. You is playing. And the guy was like, if you don't love me, somebody else will. And the lady was like, what? Like, I think this. Oh my gosh. I think the lady in this situation is just like kind of got offended that the guy could even say something like that. Like, what you mean? Like, over here waiting on you. You talk about somebody else gonna love me. I'm not. She was like, deuces. Oh my goodness. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say hey, deuces. And she left. Now the guy, yo, the guy is like hauling, like the guy is like speedily, speed like I don't know. It's just like this guy is running back to this woman because he realized he messed up. He realized. So I guess the guy was trying to show his assert his dominance. Like I said, this could have something to do with like people not knowing how to love correctly when it comes to people outside themselves, especially like getting into a relationship. You know, men and women are kind of like different characteristics mentally and all different type of aspects. So it's like this could be a man that was not shown or told how to properly love another person, like especially within in regards to a romantic dynamic or romance for that. I don't know if this person was romantic or not. So the woman was really just sticking around to see what was going to happen until she wasn't. So like now, I'm seeing like I'm hearing like some changes have to be made. That's just I don't know where that came from. That's like really a channel message right there. Take the message how it resonates. But something about yesterday, right? So I went to go do some errands. One moment, because I went to go do some errands yesterday, and it was so weird. Like I went to go do these errands, and then all of a sudden, because it was early in the morning, all of a sudden my eyes just started watering, like just started watering, and it was like out of nowhere, like if I was to be crying, but I wasn't crying, they just started watering out anywhere, like they were irritated or something, but they're not. So I already know what that means. I'm explaining in a second, and then there was like this bag full of like books and things that was had, and they just like fell all over the floor like randomly. Now I had tried to tell this particular, it doesn't even matter. A whole bunch of books fell out onto the floor, like for educational books and stuff. And there was this woman that's just had parked up, and she stepped out her vehicle, and she was watching me like help collect the books and put it back into the bag or whatever. And she was just so worried. She was just like, "Oh my goodness, like you just dropped all them books. Like it's gonna be all right." I'm just watching it happen. I'm just like, oh, like yo, like it was kind of over dramatic, but at the same time, it wasn't because like first and foremost, when the eyes started like tearing up, like seeming as though like crying, nothing was wrong with my eyes. So it's like somebody wanted a particular person to, be in a situation, be impacted by a situation that was going to make them cry, that was going to make this person like be bad or depressed or like real vulnerable. Like somebody wanted something very, very, very sad to happen to a particular person. And the ironic thing about it is that even when all that stuff was happening, and then the books that fell out the bag, and I said they're educational books. So something about a Sagittarius is very significant. Something about what a particular person knows. Somebody wants somebody to be sad because of something that they know. I don't know what it is that this person knows. It's something somebody knows something that can make somebody else really, really, really sad. Or you might know something that, that another person doesn't want you to disclose to somebody else because it will make them very, very sad. But the ironic thing about it, like I said, this woman came out of her vehicle, parked up her vehicle, and was just like, that's why I say over dramatic, because she was like, oh my gosh, it'll be all right, oh my gosh, the books that fell, oh my gosh. Like, it's something about Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on, because like the opposite Sagittarius is Gemini. That woman parked up her car and came out her vehicle, like, and it's like the way she was saying it, like it wasn't that big of a deal, but the way she was saying it, it's like somebody trying to console somebody else. And there's something about a particular message. I was actually gonna do, I think today or another day this week, and the word console keep coming out. Console, console, console. Like, I don't know if somebody's passing away. I don't know if somebody wanted somebody to pass away, or somebody knows that somebody is passing away. And I was just like, oh my goodness. But like I was saying at the beginning of the video, I was watching the Love and Hip Hop episode, and let me not even talk about that because that's like a SNR message if I even want to do it. You just gotta use context clues. Because when the math started mathing, when 2 plus 2 equals 4, I could explain it, but I have a couple here to explain it because it's just like, it was too much going on. That hug with the arm slit was crazy. Anyways, and the shady cameraman that caught it was crazy. Anywho, so I'm talking about something about the morning time yesterday, March 12th, 2025. It's like somebody wanted a woman to cry. Something about another woman concerned with something someone knows. Like, there could be another woman that knows something about another woman, and it's like you could know something about another lady, and vice versa. You know something. You know something. You know something about another woman, and like whatever you know could hurt some feelings. I'm telling you, somebody's concerned because, like, all right, I was getting this vibe feeling in regards to this channel, like there's a woman, 2 women. I don't know what one woman in particular was doing that she's so concerned. This woman must have a secret. So this woman might have been trying to conceal something, keep something hidden. While another woman could have needed assistance in regards to previously what this other woman was trying to keep hidden. It could have been a woman trying to hide another woman. This could be in regards to down low LGBT shenanigans. This could be in regards to like cock blocking, but it's not really cock blocking if it's 2 women, unless they got the strap on. But like, it's something weird going on. Like somebody could be trying to keep a significant lover away from another person. So this is all right. This is where it's making sense. 'Cause I'm thinking of the Dreamcatcher. So it could be a man that has a sister sibling, and then there's something about a woman that the sister sibling is trying to keep away from this particular man. Could be her brother trying to date somebody, and then the sister is trying to intervene in between it. And now this person is concerned because so this sister of somebody's is concerned because now their brother is dating or courting or assisting this particular woman, and they've been trying to intervene for the longest. By the way, message at the top of the deck: freedom of religion, speech, and the press. This is talking about what? The First Amendment, right? Yep, First Amendment. Somebody doesn't want somebody to say something to somebody, like, or somebody could be saying something. I don't even know how to explain it because the way the screen is right now, in regards to the camera, like, I could wipe it off, but no, it's good. Like, all I'm gonna say is whatever I'm saying in this video, run the money. This is interesting. Somebody, this sister, whoever sister, could have lied on somebody's significant other. And people are now finding out that this person is a liar. So now they're concerned with public perception and how they're going to look. But why was this sister lying in the first place? It could have something to do with emotional incest. Because the next channel message is that a group of women empowering one woman. So this can be in regards to a family dynamic. Dynamic, dynamic, dyn, dyn, dyna, Dina, Dino. And I heard Dynamite. Like I don't know what that reference was for, but this sister of a family dynamic was lying on her brother or a particular man in the family group's significant other. And now that the family dynamic, this could be a family that is majority females. This can be a family or group or unit that is like sorority based. This can be a family dynamic where the women are like more upper echelon in the hierarchy. Now that they know this person to be a liar, they don't want to hear nothing that sister got to say. All right. So after, all right, this is the last channel message I'm gonna speak about before I get into the dream catcher. So after I had this dream at 7 a.m., I began to, first I was trying to remember the dream because there was a lot going on. Then I had to hurry up and write the dream out so I can communicate it to you guys. Then go check out the HS, the American Heritage Society Ambassador playlist if you get the chance to, if you would like to. Getting rid of enemies, paper to the pen, I'm telling you. Because soon as I took my writing utensil, put it on the paper, before I put like the first word, soon as it hit the paper, I just start hearing mad sirens. I'm like, oh, but I had time to like, really like think too deep into it. But as soon as I like started writing the dream out, I just started hearing mad sirens. And I'm just like, yo, somebody feels like they're in a situation they cannot get out of. Somebody feels like somebody is after them. Somebody did something they was not supposed to do. And it's like it's haunting them. But like the first thing I heard was siren. It's something about siren. Something about the phrase spaceman. There's not something about sirens. I don't know, astronaut? The astronaut in regards to YouTube, but that's for something different. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you that, but anywho, something about sirens. This could be maybe in regards to somebody's birth chart. This is somebody that's considered. This feels good. Something about somebody in a kitchen. Something about sirens, like in regards to birth chart and astrology, right? They say certain zodiac placements that's in regards to this siren energy and sirens. The way I heard sirens, because I heard the sirens outside, it's like wheel 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 like that. Wheel 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 wheel. When I get up on it, yeah, and we can hear the angels calling us. It better be the archangels. Sunrise before us, and when I'm in that day, I'm in that body. Somebody feels like their love is forbidden. Oh my gosh. But it's like who forbids the love though? Like if it's not God, it seems like it's like a sister sibling that doesn't want some or a group of women. It's not a group of women. It's one lady in particular doesn't want two people to date. But this man, the way he feel about this lady, the way he feel about this lady, it's just like he don't even care. Not stop my lady cop. She got me thinking not a date a cop. Like what? So maybe it's this person's profession. I don't know, somebody dating like a news reporter or somebody who has access to like government officials or something like that. Like this person, maybe it's the type of career path that this man has. Like maybe he's like a hood ninja. Maybe he lives like in an urban community, something like that. So it's like this woman that he wants is out of his. This is why that spaceman reference was made. Like these people come from like two different worlds in their minds. Like they didn't grow up. They might not grow up the same, or I don't know. It's like two worlds colliding. I'm hearing. It's like they're different but similar. I'm hearing. So this guy, this man, he do not care. He wants this person. But yeah, like I was talking about sirens and the birth charts and stuff like that. In regards to astrology, sirens are like what you would kind of consider modern day like video vixens. Women who are just naturally beautiful, like almost supernaturally beautiful. Some people correlate them with what's it called, mermaid. You know the mermaids that would lead men into the ocean, never to be found again. Oh my gosh, that's how this man feel, but not like that. Like this man feel like this woman is just like his calling in life. Like somebody, he felt like it was by fate, by destiny, he was supposed to meet this lady. And then in a sexual connotation, it's like he felt as though like it's real good. It's real like drowning. Like he oh gosh. What? Hmm. Wow. But something about the rapture, like something about the rapture, like it's like I don't know what's going like I'm hearing the rapture, the trumpets, like something about the book of Revelations in the Bible. All right. Zodiacs in regards to this message are Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. Now, forward reading, I counted up how many zodiacs that was. It was the number 10, very significant. Something about somebody's career. Yo, this guy or gal something I kept saying hey, but I don't know how many times the person stopped wanting me to say hey on here. Honestly, somebody's trying to get your attention. Like I don't know if it's the same person or somebody else. Somebody trying to get your attention is kind of like creeping somebody out a little bit. There's gonna be this woman that left the situation because the guy wasn't as serious about being in a committed relationship, and now she left, and now the guy is just like, hey, 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 remember me, hey. This person do not know if you know like how people be like, oh, I'm gonna stand on business. This woman was like, I'm gonna stand on business. You not treat me the way you want. The woman's like, she gonna stand on business. She wanna be treated a certain type of way by this guy. She wants to be, you know, in an open, not oh God forbid. Is somebody in an open relationship? No way, no. So this woman wants to just be like, let her relationship be known, like publicly, because they just been, you know, Netflix and chilling, you know, or whatever. And now that she's not speaking to the guy, she's standing on business. Now this person is going berserk. This person going crazy. This person's like, oh no. Now here, oh no, you can. I had to get that energy about the way. Not like it's something about. All right, so the theme about this has been the theme for the past 2 days while I've been narrating channeling stuff. There's a significant lover, loved one that could be platonic or romantic, where somebody's making multiple social media pages to stalk you because they're obsessed. But I don't understand what obsession has to do with making multiple pages, because like you want to make, and it's like it's really obvious. It's like, this is the person making the fake page or whatever, but like unless you block the person, maybe somebody, there's a lady who did business, blocked a particular person, didn't want to speak to this guy no more because he wasn't staying on business. So she stood on business, left the situation. Now this person making multiple fake pages to get in contact with you or see what you got going on. And now this person like, hey, you see me? Hey. And now the woman probably creeped out. The woman probably creeped out a little bit. So now let's talk about the dream catcher message and what I say in the dream. So in the dream, I saw a family that went on vacation. Something about Geminis, Sagittarius, 2 people, a man and a woman. 2 siblings were left in one room together. The female heard some type of noise and realized it was coming from some square metal piece attached to a room's wall. The brother sibling of the female noticed the noise too and assisted her to remove the material decoration piece from the wall. Now let me just, Omar, you single, Omar? Mr. Plumber, you single, Mr. Plumber? Anywho, so like, before I continue, right? So previously, last week, I was talking about how it was some sort of weird energy going on. I realized what it was, but like it was some sort of weird energy going on where there was one person that was just like, oh my gosh, you're going too fast, I'm trying to copy you type of energy, like some weirdo like that want to be you, imposter syndrome type stuff. That's one situation going on. Another situation going on in comparison to this message is like there's a significant love interest. It could be a previous love interest that you're no longer with, and they could be making fake pages to watch you. They could be, trying to see what you got going on in a sneaky kind of way, because I guess they want to get close to you, or something. I don't really know what this person wants, because you're no longer together with this person. I don't think you're moving backwards, but like, excuse me. And all right, that's the issue. This person knows you're not trying to come back to them. So like, I don't know. They're doing some sort of weird tactic to get your attention or bring you back. I don't understand. But like I was saying, I had wished a particular person from my past romantic love interest, a happy birthday, whatever, right? Soon as I told him happy birthday, a whole bunch of weird stuff started happening. The energy, I had to take the birthday back. I take the birthday bath. I was like, out of my hands, give it to God. You can only hope the person ain't feeling no type of way. But to be honest, if it's gonna mess with my energy, I just write it. I ain't care. I took a nap. When I woke up from the nap after taking the happy birthday back, like a lot of weird stuff was going on around me. Like my vision board started to fall. I said, "Oh no!" I'm like, ain't nobody blocking my blessing. Like somebody is like on that. It's either me, you, or nobody else in this world. Like if you ever seen that meme, it's like this person feels some type of way because maybe you weren't the person you are now. So like obviously people change every day, but I'm saying like maybe in regards to career, your romantic life, whatever, like you upgraded in some sort of way, and you're not with your previous ex-partner, friendship, family member, and they see what you got going on now, and it's like they're just like, oh, you don't want me to be in your life? You don't want me to be a part of what you got going on? All right, I'm gonna plot against you. Like what? If you don't get your no shade, no DD, but it's just like, but it's really that type of vibe. Like, are you dumb? Like, it's like, are you dumb? Like, why? Like, look at that type of attitude. Like, who want to be around that? Like, nobody want to be around nobody that's like a Debbie Downer. That is up. Like, it's one of them situations. If they could do it, they would have did it. If God wanted to do it, they would have did it. But they seen you do it, so like it's an issue. I don't even think it's more about like romantically being with you or being your friend or being a good family member. It's more about like they see what you got going on now. They feel conflicted. Like they want to be now. They want to be next to you. I don't understand that type of energy, and I don't have to. It's not my burden. I don't know. Somebody learn a life lesson right now. And this card trying to. So, all right, so they negative energy wants to be known. So they're not thanking God at this time. These particular people I just described because they're not in the right type of relationship. They're not getting married. They're not accomplishing their goals. They don't feel like they're meeting really good people. They're not seeing no developments in their life. Like, this person could be cursed. That it's like feeling this type of way against you, and it's just like that has nothing to do with you. Me personally, I will not carry nobody else's burdens, especially not if they're a cursed person. Not sorry. Now, like I was saying, the brother sibling of the female noticed the noise too, and assisted her to remove the material decorations. Some sort of metal piece. It was like a metal encasement, like almost like to a window or like a what is that you call, like a picture frame or something like that. It was really interesting, but it was attached to the wall, so they had like to pry it out, almost like them wooden crates. Like it was kind of like that, but it was like a metal piece attached to a wall, and they was just like the woman. I need you to know the woman the whole time. It could be Cancer, Virgo, something about that. Because number 10 very significant in regards to career status, something like that. It could be something about a mother or a spiritualist, something like that. Or somebody who's very spiritually in tune. And that has something to do with like motherly embodiments or something. Anyways, the woman was the whole dream. This woman was just, on point. Like your intuition could be on point. Your intuition could be on point in regards to you if you're a mother. What's a mother's discernment? Something about a mother figure. Anyways. The brother of the sibling noticed the noise too and assisted her to remove the material decoration piece from the wall. As they both began to open the piece from the wall, from the top left opening, she discovered that there was a two-way mirror behind the wall piece and saw their parents going into another room. When the female removed the wall piece, there was a room inside of the two-way mirror. Behind the wall piece was a door. So it was so interesting because kisses and hugs, yeah. So it was really interesting because this woman heard a noise. And when she heard the noise, she instantly went to the wall, and she just knew that there was some sort of trickery or something that was hidden within the walls. So when she did that, when she was snooping around trying to open up that wall piece, something about like different dimensions or something in the spiritual actually. It's like God's trying to show somebody something very specific. And when she started to go looking, the lady's brother came to, like, you might have somebody you call bro, somebody that's your actual brother, somebody you look to as a brother. There's gonna be somebody in regards to if you go to church, they be saying bro, sis. This person then started assisting to help this lady, uncover something. When she started to uncover something, she got like a glimpse of what was going on. And that glimpse she seen, it was a two-way mirror between her brother, and then on the opposite side with these two parents going to a dark room. That's where I realized there's something about. One moment. Channel message, first and foremost, someone wanted somebody to feel trapped in a particular situation. I don't know if this has to do with parental figures. I don't know if this has to do with God, thank you for every blessed journey. You know what message is in reverse? Psychographic segmentation. You want to know what that is? Divide markets into groups with similar characteristic values and lifestyle. So somebody wanted you to be in the same situation as them, or the same situation as the majority of a lot of people. But this could be in regards to your destiny. You might have like a very specific destiny in life to do something specific. And somebody knew that. Somebody could have went to like inquire about your destiny. So they did. So if this is in regards to parentals, like they could have tried to delay a destiny. It could be in regards to marriage. The card North Node came out. Your destiny very apparent. Someone got bad advice from a spiritualist. From an something about $2. Here we go. There was a Gemini that had the number two significant value. $2 could be used to do something, but it's saying a negative aspect. Something was unbalanced, unjust, not harmonious. Somebody didn't want you to be in a specific relationship, be in your life path. Quick story time. There was a Gemini that had a secret conversation in Scorpio with a prophet. Came back from having that conversation, don't know what was said, but then that person tried to get $2 for somebody to go do something. And I knew when them $2 that came out, it was kind of like somebody tried to force you to help them. Somebody tried to force you to help them destroy what you had going on. What? That's why I'm saying, like, delays is not delays because it's an illusion. Because God will literally have your enemies thinking they really doing something the whole time they're not. Somebody wanted to feel somebody feel trapped in a situation. Somebody wanted somebody to feel like you're not here definitely the whole time you are. Somebody wanted to just I'm hearing like obstacle course. Somebody wanted you to like just to go through. What is that prayer that people pray as Christian? Lead us not into temptation. That one would be like lead us not into temptation. Before they say that one. I mean that's the ended part of the somebody was tempted to do something out of ego. And it like the back to sender on that one was crazy. I'm hearing, even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. You said, am I talking about you, Mr. Plummer? I don't know. This dream was had today at 7 a.m. So it's a lot going on. So take the message how it resonates. But there's a parallel message. Like, basically, one message is about, all right, I'm seeing something here. It's about somebody, their relationship, possible marriage, being with your divine counterpart. Then the opposite message is somebody trying to block that. Something about somebody tried to block it. They thought they could block it. They want you to be with somebody who is not on your I'm just saying not on your level. Because then they feel then that would delay your destiny. It could have been a sister of yours, somebody you call sister if you go to church. It could also be in regards to parental figures. Now, because we were talking about parental figures, who are your parents? Your mother and your father, right? In regards to astrology, in regards to zodiac embodiments and placements, the mother is the moon. The father is Saturn. The moon is in regards to the mother. I don't know if some moon magic was used, possibly. Take the message how it resonate. It could just be your mother could have did something, or some moon magic could have been, you know, done if it has anything to do with a mother figure. Now, if the father embodiment is in regards to Saturn. Saturn is the planet of karma. A father figure could have did something, or you could be receiving. Either way, when it comes to karma, you can receive either good or bad karma. Only you will know. I'm receiving good karma, but only you will know what kind of karma you're going to receive. But karma has to do with maybe something that your father previously did, or if you are a father, what you have done. So it's something interesting going on. Now, continue with the dream catcher. As she tried to see what was inside, someone else opened the door and pulled her inside. Let me tell. First and foremost, it was interesting because not only was it crazy that this woman heard something, her discernment was like something is not right. Let me check in on a situation. That's what was going on. It could be in regards to parental figures or something like that, or a married couple, something. She then got assistance from a man to uncover the truth. Now, what happened was, as soon as they uncovered the truth, they found out it was a two-way mirror, that parallel. It's like there's two different relationships going on. It could be one platonic, three different scenarios, but two situations. Seriously, this could be a platonic friendship, a romantic relationship, and a marriage. Three different types of situations going on, but there's two that's mainly going on. It's a parallel. It could be either or. It's like whatever is going on, for sure. There's something about a married couple in parallel to a friendship and a romantic couple. Some sort of parallel going on. Like while one thing's happening in one place, another thing's happening in another place. It was interesting because once the two-way mirror was found, it was like you could see the two-way mirror, but then when you look down, there was a room, like almost like a hidden bunker or something like that. I don't know if it has to do with like there's a hidden house or something. This dream was just so interesting. So and it's just like there's some Caucasian because like when you watch urban movies, if a African American or foreign person was to some way somehow find something like this like hidden bunker or whatever like that, two-way mirror. In the dream, the female jumped into like the little hidden bunker and started looking around. In the urban movie, the depiction like I ain't going in there. But like the female in the dream went in there, right? When she went in there, she seen it was a door. When she opened the door, you know what's interesting? I was just watching this movie. It wasn't a movie, it was a TV series. I don't remember what the name was, but basically it was about this woman who used to live a different kind of life, but she had to leave that life because there was some a man that was obsessed with her, and then she would basically like run for her life. She restarted, did her life all over again, blah blah blah, right? You know how the plot goes, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna tell you the full movie, but in the movie, I mean not the movie, the TV series, there's this one particular scene that was really interesting. That kind of reminded me of that part in the dream where not only her, it was her with the help of a friend that was a lawyer. She had a friend that was a lawyer. And then the lawyer had a friend that was a cop. The woman and the J Dub was goody. You about to be a moderator just for fun, like. Oh, you love my energy? Thank you. You know, I appreciate that. So I was waiting to see J Dub lit. J Dub never got nothing to do in the morning. Just come watch me. I like that. So it was the woman and her lawyer friend that was a cop that had went inside this particular person's home. Now, this particular person's home, in the TV series, I believe her husband had went missing for like many years. But he talking about, yeah, he or she talking about, yeah, make me a moderator. I was joking. Plumber be a moderator before you be a moderator. Cause you be trolling too much. What's it called? I don't know that you was subscribed to my channel. I'm pretty sure you are, and I appreciate you for that. What's it called? I know certain people when y'all come into the chat. Plumber, you're one of them. I always remember your name. Like from last year. Wow, that's a long time. I appreciate you. So you've seen the actual development of what it was and what it is now. So that's good. Show my face more, I guess. So, mm, ooh, like somebody got an issue with something. So like, basically, what was I about to say? Really? Yeah, the chat gets live in here sometime. I'm not even gonna hold you. If you watch the chat, you see people and they be wilding sometimes. Sometimes it be good conversations though. But I like for the chat to get involved and speak their mind and stuff like that because it helps with the channel ones. Now, like I was saying, it was something weird going on about this bunker basement in this person's home whose husband had went missing for a long time. First and foremost, when a woman got the discernment to go check into the basement, even though it was kind of uncalled for. She shouldn't have really did that, but it was a good thing she did because when she went in there, she found this room with a door and it was like bolted up and everything like that. And she just knew something weird was going on. But before she could leave, there was a bag. It was like a duffel bag full of her pictures, or throwback pictures of her. And meanwhile, she knew the whole time it was the husband that used to be obsessed with her. Not her husband, by the way. The husband that went missing in the person's house that she was in snooping around. So she was just like, this man really had pictures of her from like mad long ago. So I'm just like, dang, like it was kind of creepy. And then the cop friend of the lawyer had went in there and then seen the same thing. Wait a second. Yeah, so it's something creepy. So in the dream, this one went snooping, looking at the door, and then like somebody was actually behind the door. In between the two-way mirrors, somebody was inside the door and pulled her into the room. Yo, you could like in the dream, I would thought like I don't know the dream. I feel like it was like more of like a prophetic dream, more than anything, because it was just like I don't know if I was like I'm aware all the time when I'm dreaming, but like if I was really really aware, I'd probably be like, what like put me to a room and stuff like that. It could be something about a secret society of some sort, or like because it was a wooden door, something about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's like a Masonic group affiliation, something. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on. So there were inside the room. There were a group of lighter complexion people on the ground. It was a lot of males. I noticed that, in ragged clothing. No one did anything to the female. They just laid on the ground and slept. So it was so weird because like when the woman entered the room, somebody well forcibly in the room. Dang. I don't even know you for you to be asking me anything like that. Now if I spam you and stuff like then what? You talking about what? I bet you if I bet you if you I bet you if you ever felt it, you still wouldn't know. Anywho's, what did Mr. Plummer say? It doesn't matter for me if a chat is boring. We're finding chats that suit us and give support to others. Oh, I appreciate that. You know what's interesting? I saw a channel like I liked when I see other channels show support of me. And before it wasn't like I was scary or anything like that. I just, want to get my platform up there so I can do certain other things and activities. I have a lot of ideas. And I seen somebody specific. Usually I've been seeing for the previous year, dang, this summer is gonna make the second anniversary of this channel. Maybe I gotta find something cool to do for you guys. And but anywho, like we probably get off topic, but that just came to mind. I didn't even realize that a lot has progressed within the previous 2 years, and I'm happy about it. You curious? Why would just curious? Be honest. I don't have to tell you anything. It probably not like if you're not a part of it, you don't need to know. Talking about Ken. First of all, I ain't never played with no Ken doll. Something about Kendall Jenner. But yeah, that was about support. I was trying to lose my train of thought. Ken was trying to get me to lose my train of thought on here. So you would like to be. This is this is social media. Like that's so weird. That you know how creepy that is. I bet you would not walk up to somebody randomly without asking their name, without like just walk up to them randomly and say that. That's so weird. You know what I started thinking about when you asked me, like, we talking about you. You know what? It don't even matter. All right. I guess it does matter because this weird part right here in the dream catcher. It made me when Ken in the comments just asked me about my body count and talking about he just curious, be honest, and he would like to be one of my sexual partners. Even though this is a social media platform on live chat, it's giving P Diddy in that necrophilia charge. I didn't say you wasn't fine. You probably is. I'm just letting you know as a female, like doing what I'm doing on this live chat right here, how it just made me feel. So if that offends you, I'm not sorry. But I just need you to know, that's all. But like I was saying about support, right? Usually for the previous year, I would see people who would try to support me, whether it was directly, indirectly, whether it being funny, whether they was actually being supportive of this channel. They would do certain things to let me know that, they like what I got going on. And I didn't really say anything at first because, I'm trying to develop my platform into something different. All right, babes. But anywho's. Interesting. So it was mostly like African Americans. But yesterday, I saw this Caucasian lady like showing support. What's up? Not to be funny and all that. It was just like that was like I'm like, dang, the Caucasian watching. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. We on something. But yeah. So the light complexion people, like when you see light complexion people in the dream state, that's of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, zodiac sign and placements, embodiments. So there's all, like I said, it was all in ragged clothing. No one did anything to the woman when they pulled her into the room. It was just one person that pulled her into the room. And then it was just weird because everybody else in the room, even though they're black complexion, even though there's a lot of men, it's like there was no furniture, nothing. These people was on, like, mind you, it was like a wooden room. These people were all laying on the ground, sleep. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. And like when the person, whoever pulled the woman into the room, Like, soon they pulled her into the room, they just went, nah, they're like, ah, yeah, come up in here, went to sleep. I'm just like, dang, you coming like that? I don't know if somebody was trying to bring somebody to their death. I don't know if somebody was trying to show somebody something spiritual in regards to a specific group. I don't know what they was trying to do, but like, it was so funny because the woman, she looked around, it was like the quickest response. Hold on. It was like the quickest response. It was so interesting. Still don't know who pulled that woman into that room. But I don't know, when she got in there, she just observed real quick. It was like the quickest observation. She looked around, she said, dang, everybody. She said, I know these people are alive. They're asleep though. And like she was just like looking, she like thinking to herself, well, I know these people are alive though. They all sleep, but like the way they would sleep, they would all sleep in rows. It was like one row of people, then another row of people, then another row of people. They would all sleep on the floor, like one bed sheet. That was it. And it was all, I think it was all white bed sheets or something like that. So I'm just looking like, what the heck? So the woman looked around. She found like a open space. She didn't lay down, no bed sheet. Just went to sleep. So then she literally was like, I'm about to just take a nap, because I guess she was just like, all right, everybody went to sleep. Nobody really saying nothing, but they pulled her in the room because she found the room. So like she just kind of blended in, looked like she was part of the group or whatever. I appreciate it. So so after the woman went to sleep, took a nap. I think the woman, like, really, even in the dream, I thought like, all right, she's just about to take a nap. I'm waiting for, like, everybody to the next part of the dream where everybody wake up and they explain what's going on. That did not happen. So, like I was saying, no one did anything to the female. She just laid on the ground and slept. She just found an area near the door and took a nap. So this woman was like very observant. She was like, all right, it's a weird situation. Everybody sleep. She decided she was going to sleep somewhere closest, nearest to the door. So if anything, somebody could be giving somebody the side eye, like, yo, like, I don't know what y'all thinking, but because not just like being precautious about their safety. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna keep an eye. Like, I'm gonna take this nap, but I'm gonna be right next to the door in just in case everything happened. Because it was like a one way in, one way out type of situation. I believe the only other parallel from the door where she took the nap at, there was a window. Because when she first walked in, she walked in with a window. So I mean, that kind was beautiful. That's like poetry. But I don't know how to feel about what you said though. I'm not gonna think about you. You want me to be on your mind. How interesting. So afterwards, the next part of the dream, this is what I'm talking about. I was like in the dream waiting for them to be like, all right, they about to, I don't know if they're gonna do a kumbaya circle. I don't know if they're gonna wake up and be like, welcome, or I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was waiting to see what they were gonna say. Promise you, there was no like indication of there was a conversation that some like they didn't told her what was going on in the dream. I was just like, this is wild. It just went to another part of the dream. Then, in the next part of the dream, afterwards, the next part of the dream was of the entire family. Now, mind you, in the beginning of this dream, it was about a family going to a vacation home. It was like a wooden cabin or something like that. In this part of the dream, that family was trying to get they was trying to get up out of there. They was trying to get up out of Dodge. Like, they was, let me stop playing, but like they was trying to get up out of there. Like literally, you just see you see the vacation home, like to the left, perception or whatever of the dream. Then you see, like, it was weird. It was like the house was like on grassy plains, like there's a whole bunch of grass, wildlife and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. You could see like from any direction, grass wasn't too long. But but the direction it was going, there was like a lake or a river. There was an issue of some sort. I don't know if they realized something weird was going on or somebody got found out, so they had to leave. I don't know what happened. There was never no indication to tell them like what happened or nothing. But I just seen it was like this lake or river. It wasn't big or anything like. It was like literally like a stream or something. And like all you see is like this big. It wasn't even a regular boat. It's like this big floaty, and the whole family was trying to get up in the floaty. But the thing is, like literally, it wasn't that much space. I didn't even read your message. That's crazy. I should have read it, but I guess um, there was this big space in between the floaty and where they were, and like I don't know how to explain it. Like it was another grassy plains, but it was like this is where the house. Like just, I'm just making this thing. All right, dang, do like this. Let's say this is the land where the house is, and this is the grassy plain. Then it was like a river, and then I'm trying to explain it in a certain type of way. I just need. All right, let's do it like this. This is the land where there was a house, and this is the grassy plain. There's a river on this side, right? Then there was another grassy plain across from the river that is like this. So they're trying to get over here. So grassy plain, there's a stream in the middle. Then you see a taller grassy plains. They're trying to get to up here. It was two different terrains. That's all I'm trying to get to say. And so like I'm saying, afterwards in the next part of the dream was the entire family leaving the vacation home outside of the wooden house on grassy plains, a lake, a river, a stream, from where they were already boarding on a float to go to the other side of the grassy plains to another grassy plains that was raised. The female had not yet boarded and seen a group of supernatural beings across on top of the grassy plains that was raised. This is wild. Like this was wild. So like the family trying to get up in the boat. Meanwhile, the female who was peeping all this stuff going on at the same time, she was not nowhere. She was close to them, but she wasn't near them. Like she was away from them a little bit. Like they all hurrying up to try and get on this boat. It's like somebody. I'm hearing like a bandwagon. Somebody wanted to. All right, as long as it wasn't an insult, Nikki Plummer. Somebody trying to jump on somebody's bandwagon. I don't know, you could have seen something crazy. You could have said something that was deemed crazy, looked at as crazy. This could be regards to your career. This could be regards to your spiritual life. Somebody possibly didn't believe you for real, but they believe you now. They believe you now. Now they're trying to hurry up. This is what we're talking about, that ex-lover, there's fan. Just remember what I said previously. If they could have did it, they would have done it. If God wanted them to do it, they would have did it. But because you doing it, now they got hypertension and anxiety and stuff. Trying to figure out why they're not standing next to you. So in the dream, while they trying to get on this bandwagon, trying to get on that float, you don't even know what's going on. That's the thing. You know, it's something about like public perception. Like you could have a goal in mind and you yourself might not even know the bigger picture. God knows the bigger picture in regards to your destiny, your life. But sometimes you will come across certain people, whether it's family, friends, relationships, previously, in the past, present, future, whatever, and they can see the vision of what you are, who you're going to be, how great you are, before you even see it for real. So that's where that bandwagon references come from. You know what? Even thinking back to In the Cabin where all them people would sleep, it could have been a group you were a part of. Maybe some. I don't know why lighter complexion people is a thing. Like this is in regards to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could have been a group of people. This could be a zodiac sign, the environments of the people. There could have been somebody wants you in the group. Somebody wants you to come back to the group now. but they didn't see the vision at first. This is what I'm telling you. Now that people want to be on the bandwagon, people want you to be included in things now. Now that's not bad, but you just use your discernment. I'm hearing order in the court. Yo, something about a Libra is very significant. It's interesting because I was thinking about this particular Libra, right? And nothing wrong with this person said, but it was just interesting because this Libra had offered me a ride previously, like a few years ago. And there was a sister sibling of Aquarius in the vehicle. But I was taking like a back seat to the they asked if I wanted to be in the passenger seat, but I was just like, let me just take the back seat, right? And the conversation about relationships came up. Now the female that's the Aquarius was talking about, don't know man first and foremost, the first conversation was talking about that the Aquarius woman was talking about that all men cheat. My my bias is that I don't believe that all men cheat because I feel like when women say that, it gives more room for men to just think that's allowed. Then, so that was the thing. Then the person was like, "Oh, all men cheat. That's why you need to make sure your hair done, your nails done, everything did. You cooking, you doing, you putting that junk on. You like do sexual activity, all that stuff like that." And I'm just like, "Damn, you can do. A woman can do all that stuff that they saying, and they still get cheated on." Now, that was just my perspective. But then the Libra who was driving the car was agreeing with her. This was a foreign person by that, just to let you know. So something about Libra Aries. So the foreign person was like, yeah, I believe that too, and that's why I want a good woman, this and that. But I was just like, there's nothing wrong with the statement of, a woman should keep themselves up when they have a man and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But my perception was coming from, is that before or after you get in a relationship? And that all men don't cheat. It just my discretion was just talking about it matters the person you deal with, the person you date, what type of characteristics they have and stuff like that. I don't know why that's significant, but it's significant for this message for whatever reason. So it was interesting because while these people were trying to get on that float to get to the other side of the other grassy plains, the risen grassy plains, whatever. Something about the word rise is very significant. This other woman appeared out of nowhere. Mind you, this female, she wasn't getting to the float with the family members from her vacation. So it's like maybe God wanted to show you something, or God wanted to use a particular person in your life to show you something, or God is just showing you your future self, like what type of person you're meant to be. Because this woman came and she was dressed in all orange. She had an orange bob, orange shirt, orange pants, orange shoe, everything orange. And she was supposed to, like, I don't know if she was some sort of supernatural being or something like that. But she came. So I'm just reading. Afterward, the next part of the dream was the entire family leaving the vacation home outside the wooden house towards Virgo Capricorn. On the grassy plains, a lake, river, stream, where they were already born on a float to go to the outside of the grassy plains to another grassy plains rise. The female had not yet boarded and seen a group of supernatural beings across on top of the grassy plains rise. That's why I was saying, like, is that like a mindset 7? My favorite number is number 7. When I was younger, I used to listen to I know, I thank you, Plumber, because honestly, I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that question because I feel like people just assume, and it's crazy. Like I said, favorite number is 7. I met somebody with the name 7. I used to watch Bad Girls Club, and there was a girl named 7. I met a guy named 7. So then I realized it's like, what's the word? Unisex. Then what happened? Oh, when I was younger, I used to listen to the music artist Seven Streeter, and I like the way that she spelled her name Seven. That's all it is. So it's a kind of like a correlation to all that. Anyways, the female had not yet boarded and seen a group of supernatural beings across on top of the grassy plains rise. That's when a woman in all orange, hair included, came in secret and asked the female what she was doing. For some reason, the orange lady was cautioning the female and her family about something. Then something amazing happened. So, like I was saying, like sometimes people see the vision before you see the vision. Some people know who you're gonna be before you know who you're gonna be. And it's one of those scenarios. So it's like you could have went through a particular situation where, yeah, unisex. So talking about the number 7 in my name and how it's spelled. But I don't know if somebody tried to look into your destiny using divination previously and knew who you were going to be. They could have chose to try and delay it. They could have just watched it play out. But whatever happened, now they know whatever they were told, whatever they seen about who you're supposed to be, they know it's true. And they want to be a part of it. And I think, in a supernatural way, God is using people, persons, even yourself to realize, who can be around and who can't. That's only up to your discernment. It's only up to you. Just got to think about who was there in certain scenarios, who was more supportive. Because there's something about caution. And, that woman in the orange came to caution that woman's family, that female's family. But the woman in orange came in secret. But the ironic part is, what I mentioned is that the female that this supernatural orange lady, orange is the color of abundance. Something about somebody's abundance. Somebody got a problem with somebody being very abundant, but that's not your burden to carry. If somebody got an issue with you being abundant, they just sound like a hater. The one thing I noticed about was, too, the discernment of this female. This female was able to see things that other people couldn't see. This female was able to encounter things before other people can encounter certain things. See things that other people couldn't see it, or that was their perception. But mind you, the first person that this female seen when the whole family was leaving on that float was this supernatural orange lady. After seeing the supernatural orange lady, that's when she then noticed that to the grassy plains that the family was trying to go on that float to, there were other supernatural beings just congregating. But it's so ironic that this other person had came to warn, caution the family in total, but the family was nowhere around the female that was people. Are you understanding? These people could be your family, or you consider them family, or whatever, a lover, loved ones. Gemini, very significant of relatives, platonic friendships, romantic aspects. These people are considered your family, but they ain't nowhere around you though. But they seen them they had to have seen them supernatural beings before this female. And they're trying to get to them people before she get to them people in the dream state. Or they don't know what they about to walk into. It could be a parallel message, like somebody did something. They was a group of people from your past, maybe could have did something against you that either they didn't want you to know, or they don't want to be caught up for. So they trying to leave early. They trying to clear their name, get out the way. and they don't know they about to walk into karma, the bad one. Because that female that was seeing everything happening, a, a maternal figure, a woman, all orange, abundant woman, came to her and told her, caution for you and your family, but came in secret. It's about a Scorpio. But her family was nowhere around her when she had got that message. But the woman who came to caution the female that wasn't around her family, it was a part of that supernatural group they were trying to float and get to. Are you understanding? So something about entertainers, Leo, zodiac sign or embodiment, something about a fraternity, something about people who are spiritually deceased, or there's a parallel message about people who are spiritually deceased, and then there's like something about that reference, because in the round of money, something about like that reference when this person was pulled into a room where a lot of people were sleeping, they have white sheets on their bodies, so like I don't know if this has to do with like a bunch of people who have died. This could be about a bunch of people who have died previously in regards to some sort of group or fraternity or something like that. I don't know if hazing has anything to do with that, but it's a parallel message. It could be a reference because remind you something about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if it's something Masonic or something like, because the woman was pulled into a room by somebody in secret, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. When came in the room, didn't even see who, pulled them up in there, but there was only a door to get in and get out, and then there was a window, something about Pisces, Scorpio. But then looking around, there's a whole bunch of people on the ground sleep. But the thing is, it was known that these people were not deceased though, but they looked deceased though. So something about like a spiritual death, maybe an ego death or something like that. But they all have white sheets on their body. So it's like it could be a lot of people that entered a particular situation, a fraternity group, a spiritual group, and then they became spiritually dead. Now I don't know if it's interesting because I don't know if those people that was in the room are the same people that were on the other grassy plains. Because the sheets can be symbolic of, a cocoon. All right, here we go. When I take trip, I'll go to the moon. Moon. Something about the Migos. That's on Cocoon. When I take flight, I go to the moon. No, he said when I take drugs, I go to the moon. Moon. The people who's supposed to hear the message are gonna resonate with the message, or you want to ask a question. You think it's an interesting topic? A story. Yeah, this is a dream I had this morning. It was really wild. You can ask a question in the comment section. J Dub don't never know what's going on. He just be here to listen. You just probably a witness. I don't know. But you asked what the purpose of the message is today. Honestly, something told me just to do this message, talk about the dream I seen today. The people who need to see it, the people who are going to resonate from it are going to understand. If you don't understand, you having a pretty great destiny in life and everything that comes with that, you're probably not going to, resonate with the message. They could have been like a cocoon. I don't know. All right, because we were talking about Migos, drugs. Because isn't that no shade? God bless the rest, but like no shade. Wasn't that guy Takeoff, right? That passed away. That's his name, right? I don't know. When that guy Takeoff who passed away, wasn't they like taking drugs or something like they would like when that event had occurred? So that could have been in regards to like his movements and stuff like that. Like maybe if he wasn't, he would have been more aware of the situation. Um, who didn't say I took a shower? That's crazy. J Dub, this is why you're not going to be a moderator now in the comment section. You talk about why I ain't take a shower. I got a bathrobe. Why that's crazy. And the crazy thing is, you get on here every morning. I know you don't care. Sure, obviously. Get on here every morning and see what I'm doing though. Smell your fingers. Oh. I know people be like, "Oh yeah, just ignore him." This and that. Why? This is like low key he be entertaining. He or she be entertaining me. Probably got a crush on me or something. No Paramore. Something about the reference that somebody was playing dead in that situation. So like I'm hearing like Tupac, the rose that grew in the concrete. I'm hearing like basically not the exact person Tupac, but like the poetic meaning behind the rose that grew from the concrete. It could have been a particular situation where, different from your peers, different from a lot of people around you, your environment, and you knew you was going to be somebody. You knew you was going to do something great. Whether other people knew it or not, or whether other people seen it or not. I'm hearing perseverance. So you could have. This could be regarding somebody who has to play dumb, or they felt like they had to do that, so they wouldn't be outcasted, seen as weird. But you know what I say to people like that? I understand it, but if you as a person individually, you don't come to terms within yourself to be yourself at all times, you know what happens? You get confused. Decisions get harder for you to make. I'll think about it. I think about you being my moderator. We'll see. To be honest, there's a few names I've seen up in here that I might make moderators. Either between. All right, y'all want to be moderators? Y'all got until next week. By next week, I'll start choosing my moderators. I don't want to make the decision right now. Now, afterwards. Oh wait, hold on. You read this part already. So, all right, so something about camouflage, because I said somebody playing dead. Something about camouflage. I had a weird dream about a particular person. It was a woman, and it's funny because I actually seen this woman not too long ago, and the exact time I seen her was after God gave me this particular message. So her just appearing was very ironic. I don't really like that person. But all right. Like somebody because it's interesting. Because, all right, the reason why God gave me a message about something like really serious. I was like, all right, God, I understand. The next day, I seen this woman, and the thing about I've been seeing her periodically. This is a previous friend that was like a Virgo female, and I heard she was talking a lot of Now, the sources of where these people were saying this person was talking a lot of they could be questionable. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally saw this person in person, I had a lot of questions to ask this person. But the person wanted to act like they didn't want to speak. So I was like, all right, guilty. What the fuck you talking about? Because regardless of whatever happened, like if I can hear some stuff like that, I don't know. Either you really was saying what you were saying, or you just really don't want to talk to me. And I know that's a lot. That's a lot. Because there was too many people coming saying that this person would want. Anywho's. So then when I would see the person out in public, this person would just be like, acting like they didn't want to see me, acting like they didn't see me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know what? That's a blessing in disguise because like God knows what would have happened if I really had this conversation with this particular person. Yeah, I does have a good personality. For the most part, I'm not a mean person. I don't like to be. I can if I want to, but something about this phrase that's been used, something about bullying the bullies is crazy. Something about the artist, what's her name? Flage? Because I was talking about what's her name? Mulatto. And I feel like there's something going on in regard. I don't know if it has to do with complexion. I would hope it had nothing to do with complexion. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not completely sure, but I think Mulatto and Flage was on the same TV show previously, early in their career, in regards to music. From here, they both doing good for themselves. It's something about a feature that somebody got over somebody. I think that's what it's supposed to say. But I don't know if that had anything to do with a dream, but whatever. Something about there's two sides to a story. Something about the warning from that woman. A mother figure could have came to you. This could be a spiritual mother. This could be an actual biological mother. Some sort of mother figure came to you about abundance coming in. Woo! Woo! It's coming in quick. It's coming in quick. Cause what does that say? Freedom of religion, speech, and the press, the First Amendment. Somebody had the right to tell you something. Somebody had the right to speak about a particular situation. A conversation was had where somebody was speaking the truth. Somebody is so upset, so mad, so embarrassed that somebody even was speaking the truth. Somebody feels some type of way, but this person was in a right to speak the truth on a particular situation. And like I was saying, something about a maternal figure, a mother figure, Scorpio, very significant. Somebody is not protecting the particular situation. I don't know what's going on. That's something going on somewhere else, but this mother figure could have came to warn you about a particular situation in regards to abundance coming in. Somebody knew you were gonna receive a big blessing. How this person knew? That's a good question. But this person knew you was about to receive abundance. You could be receiving abundance right now. It's coming quick. I receive it in the mighty name of Jesus. I be telling y'all. I be telling y'all. I don't ever want to be Jesus. I'm a refer to God. I thank you in the mighty name of God. I receive my abundance. Say with me, I receive my abundance. Say with me, I receive my abundance. Yeah. I guess somebody wanted to be a secret that something good is happening for you. Somebody could not want other people to know good things are happening to you. There could be this negative person in the background just be like, yeah, they always going through terrible stuff. Like nothing good ever happened for them. Really had people fooled. Really had people fooled. Like, yo, yes, I receive my abundance. Yeah, yeah. I try to be professional in this aspect because let me not talk down other people. Like, but honestly, like when it comes to the spiritual context of certain things, it's like people we can joke, we can play a little bit, but like when I have a message I have to give out, God told me like speak to the people. I'm gonna speak to the people, and I'm gonna do it the best way that I can. Everybody has their own methods. I just first and foremost respect the truth. Now, next part of the dream. The orange lady was standing on the left of a vacation home as the family on the float were to the right. Above the orange lady from the left was a black and white spacecraft coming in the direction of the group of the supernaturals, beaming a light blue light. This, let me describe to you. So the orange lady telling the woman, yeah, warning about you and your family, whatever, right? Family, family not nowhere around this lady while getting this message, right? Trying to get on that floaty, going to wherever they were going to, because they're going to run right into them supernaturals. While the woman's giving the warning, but it's like it wasn't like a oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. It wasn't like that. It was just like yo, like, let me just let you know, like, because that woman, that supernatural orange lady had. I take my good energy, yes. The supernatural woman in all orange was from that original group. This spacecraft that was flying above this orange lady, coming from the direction in which she was standing, looked like a black and white Lamborghini. No, like this was no regular UFO sighting in the dream. It was a black and white Lamborghini looking. It was very nice. Very nice. Like it was so nice that because I don't know if it's like the car reference, but like if you know car makes and models, I would say it's a 2027. That's how nice the car was. Like that car has had to even been put into with a UFO, whatever the aircraft what hadn't even been put out to the general public yet. That's how nice it looked. That's how nice it looked. That's what I can say. And then they had like this blue beam of light blue, just like doing this thing. Like it was interesting. I didn't know that. Just learned something new. It began to land at the grassy plains that was raised where them other supernaturals was at, right? The next part of the dream, now, right after seeing that, now another part of the dream came up. Now, there at this part of the dream, it's like, I don't know what happened. Like, once again, just like originally in the first part of the dream, that woman was pulled into that room, lay down, take a nap with everybody, and then there was no conversation had. It was just the next scene. It's the same thing in this one. After all that happened with the supernatural people, the UFO sighting, everything, now that whole family was together with the female. And they was sitting down like they was having breakfast or lunch or dinner, some sort of like event like that, where they were just sitting down in a home. Now the home is very ironic because two things come to mind. Something about three families, very significant. I'm gonna finish the dream catcher, then I'm gonna get into that. The next part of the dream was the family at a home sitting at a table as if they were about to share a meal. Before that could happen, the female alarmed everyone and said for each person to swap one piece of clothing. They listened and did what the female said, and that was when everybody remembered everything that they seen about the supernatural occurrence. Now, I had a previous dream about a family at that same household. Now, it was so in the dream I previously had. See, they don't want me to say it, but they not God. I can say what I gotta say. In the previous dream, at that same household, the family that was in the dream of this dream catcher was in that same household. But come to find out, it was like a father figure who had took them to this home because they was on vacation, right? Just like in this dream. But the ironic thing is, in the previous dream, they had went on vacation at nighttime in some sort of truck. Ended up then it was late, so they like I'm thinking like in the dream like it's a hotel or something like that. But it was like I'm thinking maybe it's like an Airbnb or something like that. Cause like this father figure took this family in the middle of nowhere, like parked up in the middle of nowhere with this truck, then took them into this nice, luxurious wooden home. It was like, oh, don't worry about it. I think somebody even asked in the dream previously, like, whose house is this? Like, what's going on? And the father figure was like, yeah, don't worry about it. We just gonna spend the night right here. When the sun come back up, we're gonna keep traveling on this vacation. Why, as soon as everybody went to sleep, the actual family came into the home? Was like, what was going on? So I don't. It's something weird going on. I don't know if this has something to do with like the inheritance of a home or house, the ownership or the deed to a particular home. And then what's ironic is that I didn't realize it now, because even in the dream when the other family had came in and was like, yeah, what's going on inside home, whatever like that, it just occurred to me about another home of because like the family that had came in and was like, oh yeah, what you doing in our home center? they, um they're supposed to be like foreign cousins to us and something like that. And it's so interesting because like some of the family members and even their family have the same name as other people in our family. So it's something about this swapping the destiny somebody tried to do. And in regards to a home, a deed, and then there's something about this interesting because I had another relative when I was younger, and mind you, all right, so there you go. I have this Virgo cousin. We're not cousins by blood, and he was at my first birthday party. My first birthday party was done at this mansion home. It was like a pool party, whatever. And he was there. His family was there. My family was there. He about like a year older than me, so like he had to be 2 when I was 1. Neither here or there. But why it's significant is because in the dream state, it's been something going on between his family, my family, and in the previous dream, his family had came into the home while the family was like taking a nap, and they was just like, "Hey, what's going on in our house? Like, what are you doing here?" But then it wasn't until this dream that I just realized the home from the previous dream is of a house that's nearby where they live in geographical reference. And that same house is the house that I had my first birthday party in. I had aunts and uncle that lived in there, whatever. This big mansion. I did some research. There's some Haitians that live there now. Don't know a whole bunch of businesses. Somebody is so upset I'm talking about this right now, but don't come into my org field. Don't try to interfere with my dream state. Don't try to interfere with my destiny. Don't do that. And then think I can't come on here and speak about certain stuff. But I say all this to say is I remember this one specific memory when I was at this home in childhood before I believed one if not both of the uncles and aunties. I don't know if we're still related or whatever, but like not like that. I don't know if like some people have play cousins places and stuff like that. So this uncle auntie house that owned the mansion that I had my first birthday party at. Like I remember when I was younger, I went there before with my father figure, and it was like the weirdest thing. I don't know if it was a school morning. I think it was a school day. I think it was a school day, and mhm, yo, justice about a certain situation, a home, a deed, something. Yo, I'm not gonna get into all specifics because like I had to do my own research about it because it was coming so much in the spiritual for the previous couple of years, and I don't understand why. All I know is when I was younger, I went there to that home. It was a school day. I was not at the age yet for public school, if you understand. So that's how young I was. But the kids in that vicinity, they were, but they did not go to school that day. And I remember even being young, I thought it was weird. So I just assumed like maybe it's like a holiday or something like that. Could have been, who knows? Went there, they was in the kitchen. In the kitchen, I just remember a beautiful countertop. And all the kids was eating around the kitchen table. I just remember, that aunt of mine and my father figure, Gemini, were having a conversation while she was doing something at the stove, and she had a kettle on the stove. Something about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something about a father figure and a Taurus and a Virgo. Spiritual money, actual money, who knows? Anywho's, she had a kettle on, the kettle was just going off, just ringing. And she did the weirdest thing ever. They was in this mansion home. Like, to me, just from my perception. For a moment. They was in this mansion home. Living lavish. Their home had an elevator in there. A whole book study. Like that. This is one, like, I used to go and play over there all the time. She had put Cheerios. Something about Cheerio. Whoever sending that from. Ethnicity, whatever. She putting Cheerios in the bowl for her kids to eat cereal. And I'm expecting her to put milk in there. She put boiling hot water in the bowl. I don't know what happened after that. I just heard that they had passed away or something like that. So I don't know. It's just very interesting with that. I don't know if that's in regard to spell word. I don't regard because I even as a child that was weird. Like it wasn't even like lukewarm or anything like that. Like she boiled boiling hot water and then put it in a bowl of Cheerios for her kids to eat. And I'm just like, what the heck? It's something about that. Something about a family in relation to yours. Something about your cousins that you're not like related to. Something about a Virgo. Someone or a family tried to swap destinies, but that caused a back to sender and a reversal onto them. So like whatever negative intention that this person, family, something regarding a home, is going to happen to them. God is not helping whomever these negative Nancy's are in regards to like getting business or money. They're not going to be something about Sagittarius, or they're not going to be able to like travel places safely. Oh my gosh. If you care, if you actually care like about these people and you one of them really, really good people that's just like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I'm not one of them people. If you're my enemy, I be telling God specifically, give them God. But like, if you really one of them people and you know this resonates with you and you know you care about the lives of other people, there's something about a car crash possibly happened to your enemy. If you want to pray for these people, you can do that. Somebody gonna get sick. Like somebody try to swap with you. Somebody wants your life so bad. Somebody wants your destiny so bad. This person could get in a car accident and get sick. Like, and they were wishing this on you. I need you to know that. So like, if y'all want to pray for your enemies, be like, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And you don't want a situation to happen like that. You can do that. But as far as me personally, I'm not praying for no enemy like that. I'm sorry. Whatever happened to them happened. Because I need to know who was the eye. Somebody doesn't have a control of their career and finances or their life right now because they tried to play with you, they tried to be in your energy, they tried to swap with you, they thought they could switch things around and be like they're the imposter when they're the imposter the whole time. I don't got time to be playing with no people like this. This is crazy. All right, that's the message. Psalm 91. Stay blessed. God bless to the rest.